Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be interesting because Bill has no idea what I'm going to talk about.
No, he just sprung this on me, so it's going to be like a rapid fire. I'm feeling here.
It's not a rapid fire, but here's the deal, okay? What this video is going to be about is everybody's looking for that perfect house. 2,000 square foot house, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, you know, get in the house and don't have to do much work to it, nothing like that. Here's my question. Here's my opinion. My opinion is, if you're looking for a house, just buy something that you could afford, even if it doesn't meet your requirements. When I'm saying requirements is, say you want something in town because it's convenient for work, but you can find the perfect house 30 minutes away from work, okay? Or you need 4 bedrooms because you want to have a couple of offices, but you only could find a 2-bedroom and you have 1 child, and you know. So my opinion is, use it as a stepping stone. So this video is about stepping stones. What I mean by that is, you start with a house and then you upgrade from that house. Hey, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like video, hit the like, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and hit the bell notification so you're notified next time we upload a video. So Bill, what do you think of my opinion?
I like it. I like it. It's true. So it goes back to what I say every day. Your wants versus your needs.
Right.
Right? And typically what I find, myself included, people will change their wants and needs based on give and take.
Right.
You know, on the property. So I might give up a newer house for me to do a little more work because it's closer to work. So I'll do some work because I can get 20 minutes from work versus maybe an hour from work, you know?
Well, but if you're renting now, because I personally think
that's a whole different story. Yeah.
I think renting is like paying 100% interest. Like there's no return on your rent, because once you use that time for that rental period, it's over with. You know, you're not getting any equity from renting.
Correct.
So my opinion is, I'd rather own something than nothing. I'd rather buy a piece of land just outside of town, put a manufactured house on it, and call it my own, than pay rent. And I understand that everybody can't just buy something. I understand people don't have money for a down payment.
Right.
But there are programs. There's a whole bunch of different programs, especially even here in Florida, there's a bunch of programs that you could do to buy a house.
Right.
Because a lot of people have told me, well, I'll never own, I can't own, I don't have money. You have anything to say about programs?
So, all right, let's back up 1 second.
Okay.
We went to rent, buy, good idea, upgrade, programs. Stepping stones. So, let's go with, you know, a stepping stone. Stepping stones are fantastic ideas.
Yeah.
And then now I'm going to tie that into rent versus buy.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's say your situation is you are currently renting right now. Let's go over this for a second. Now, let's just assume you have your down payment money, or you have some money to put towards a new property.
Okay, so you got 5% down.
Yeah, you've got, you want to buy, you know you're going to be in the area, you're qualified, everything else is great, everything else is equal across the board. If you're renting, and let's say it's a residential house in a neighborhood wherever.
Right.
Like we're in right now.
Okay.
Okay? If I'm renting, I'm paying somebody's mortgage potentially, whether they have one or they don't. You're in essence paying them something. You're paying for homeowner's insurance because it's wrapped into the rent payment.
Yeah, because they're not going to want to lose money every month.
Exactly.
Yep.
You're paying for future repairs, roofs, air conditioners, reserve fund money, all that good stuff, because that's what a business person is doing. And then on top of that, you're also paying for profit. They're going to bake in profit because they're there to make money most of the time.
Right.
So you're already paying those things. So let's just do $2,000 for easy math. If you're paying your landlord $2,000, you're paying down his or her mortgage, which is building equity for them to utilize that equity and maybe do a refi and draw out some of that money and go buy a second property.
Right.
Now, you could do the same thing. So let's tie it into programs.
Right.
Well, I don't quite have enough money to put down. Not a problem. We've got, you know, you can do FHA, an FHA mortgage to get you started. You can refinance it to conventional when numbers change.
Yep.
We've got the Hometown Heroes program. If you're working in one of the qualifying fields, mostly medical, but this the medical and hometown stuff has expanded a lot and it's very broad.
Right.
So that's an option. And then Florida is hopefully adopting, fingers crossed, July 1 is the Live Local Act, which is similar to the Hometown Heroes. It expands it to small business owners and another few like independent contractors and things that have some sort of a brick and mortar presence.
Right. So there's programs out there.
But this is giving you money towards your down payment.
That's what I mean.
You can get up to $35,000 in some instances, and these aren't programs. I literally just had this conversation. These are not programs that are like, oh well, I can't qualify for this program. The income is in the hundreds of, it's like 113,000 give or take. They vary by city and county, so you'd have to check that out. Case by
but
case.
that's my point.
Is money.
When you buy something, going back to the original statement, I believe you should buy something even if it doesn't meet all your needs.
Of course.
Because owning something is always better than renting. That's my opinion, and people are going to have comments below, and I do know that it's not for everyone, okay?
Right.
I know there's situations that people just have to rent.
I have a friend that's got a tenant right now. Renting is their thing.
Yeah.
They don't stay in any one place for a really, really long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
They're traveling nurses. They'll do multiple contracts. So why would they buy? They're maximizing their income while they're young, so that then think about it, they're getting to explore all over the country.
Yeah.
And work, earn a good wage, and they're just renting right now. So there's a lot of different options and reasons for yes.
So basically, if your perfect house is 4-bedroom, 2 to 3 baths, but you only could afford, it's so important to be comfortable with the mortgage payment, with the insurance. It's so important. Forget about what the bank tells you, what you could afford. You know what you could afford.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have to settle for a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and you guys share an office, just for a little while, until you use it as a stepping stone. Fix it up, do little cosmetic stuff, see what happens to the market. You know, don't pay more for a mortgage than you would pay for rent. So at the end of the day, it's yours. You're building equity in it.
Right. There's so many, like, at the end of the day, just sit down, reach out to me, reach out to Jimmy. Let's connect. I don't care where you live. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Just build a plan, get some questions answered, and explore. Then you're making informed decisions.
Yeah, I'm not a realtor, by the way. I just want to make that clear. Bill's a realtor. Anyways, that's the surprise subject I sprung on Bill just now. But as always, please subscribe, ring the bell notification, and give us a thumbs up. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.